over the United States champion Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. I kind of thought they would add Randy Orton to this match because since he recently turned heel, maybe there's, like I said again, maybe they're saving these three in a maybe first ever triple threat Hell in a Cell match. Well, not first ever. But my prediction, I'm going with Shinsuke Nakamura. Probably, Randy Orton's going to interfere in this one. So, it's quite easy. You got a Shinsuke low blow, followed by an RKO out of nowhere, that sort of thing. Or if it ends in a DQ or something, maybe Jeff Hardy wins by DQ. I kind of doubt it. That they'll have to end it that way, but I think Shinsuke will retain. That's my prediction. But I think Randy Orton, to continue this storyline, I think adding Randy Orton to the mix would make the United States title picture interesting. So, Shinsuke is my prediction, and you can't teach that. Okay, next, the Raw main event. It's Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion, defending the title against Roman Reigns. Yep. Roman Reigns recently beat Bobby Lashley for the chance to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam this year. So, I think this was kind of stupid to begin with, because based on, since Bobby Lashley beat Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules, I think this should have been a contenders match at that pay-per-view, at the previous pay-per-view in the first place. Because that was a real, I hate to say it, I give WWE credit giving away another pay-per-view match on cable television, because Bobby Lashley, that was a great match. I really thought Bobby Lashley was gonna win back-to-back, have back-to-back wins over Roman Reigns, but I guess for some reason it seems that WWE seems to constantly puts Roman Reigns in these title matches, and he just ends up, whenever he's facing Brock Lesnar, he just comes up short for just some strange reason. Unless they pull the wool over everybody's eyes and have Braun Strowman or Kevin Owens come out and cash in on Roman Reigns, which would make a third time somebody, a Money in the Bank winner, cashes in on Roman Reigns. Maybe that's what they're waiting for. Maybe this is the time. Roman Reigns finally turns heel, because let's see. There's been so many times John Cena has been the talk of him turning heel, and that never happened. So maybe this is it. So I'm gonna go with my pick to win the Universal Championship. But though I think Braun Strowman is gonna cash in, I'm picking Roman Reigns. So I could be wrong. So though it could be crazy. Now the big question is, will NXT Takeover, will they outshine SummerSlam? Wouldn't it be really crazy? I'm just going to throw it out there. Wouldn't it be really crazy that for the NXT title match, Johnny Gargano, of all people, finally wins the NXT championship, and then the next night, Kevin Owens wins the Money in the Bank title contract, cashes it in on Roman Reigns, and wins the Universal Championship. And then you have Paul Heyman turn on Brock Lesnar. Because if you remember, 16 years ago at the 2002 Survivor Series, it was the Big Show taking on Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar, he was a face at the time. And Paul Heyman, during the middle of that match, turned on Brock Lesnar and helped the Big Show win the WWE Championship at that time. I'm just throwing it out there. Paul Heyman could turn on Brock Lesnar, and he could either be... They just turned... I can't see Braun Strowman turning heel again. I could see Paul Heyman managing Kevin Owens. That would be good. Because both of them working together, Paul Heyman and Kevin Owens, now that would be something to see. His pairing with Sami Zayn, I didn't care for it. Even the whole Sami Zayn heel turn, it just didn't make any sense at all. Oh my God. Are you serious? They got Fandango Breezango in a CarMax commercial. Are you serious? Really? Breezango's in a CarMax commercial. Wow. Okay. WWE's getting desperate or something. Because they're trying to push... Maybe they're pushing their characters. Yeah. My prediction for the Universal Championship match, I got Roman Reigns winning the Universal Championship finally. Then Braun Strowman winning the Universal, catching in on Roman and winning the Universal Championship. So there you go. So, as of late, while I was on the mend with my my injured left elbow, I was watching old Royal Rumble matches. From my Royal Rumble anthology DVD. He shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, but I think his in-ring work was great. His match with Chris Jericho, I guess Chris Jericho makes anybody great when he's in the ring. Because even Chris Benoit's 2003, though his match in 2001 with Kurt Angle, that had to been in 2001. That had been the best Intercontinental match ever, and I don't think. Maybe that's why Chris Jericho got put over, because he won the. As a matter of fact, later down in 11 months later that year, he wins the WWE title and he beats The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night. So who would have thought? He regains the Intercontinental title in January of 2001. Then 11 months later, beats Stone Cold and The Rock to become the first ever undisputed champion. And though I have to say, probably the other two title matches, my favorite for the entire history of the Royal Rumble. Yeah, I think I didn't the Bret Hart Razor Ramon match. It was okay, and the casket match the next year between Undertaker and Razor Ramon. I mean, Yokozuna. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. It was okay, I guess. The Bret Hart Diesel match, that was pretty good. Though I wish Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart didn't have to interfere, and the roadie. They ruined a good match. Same thing, they ruined another match again. They just had to throw in Diesel. He interfered in the Undertaker Bret Hart match. I would have liked to have seen Bret Hart try and end Undertaker's streak, though. But though, it is what it is. Oh man, what else? 1997. Shawn Michaels versus Sid Vicious, and that was Shawn Michaels' first match back since his knee injury. He had to forfeit the title on Raw that February of 1997. And then would set up Fatal, what was it, the Final Four. And Bret Hart won a Battle Royal. He had the belt for one day. I would have liked to have seen the rematch because I thought the first Iron Man match was pretty good between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, but everybody has their own opinion about it, so. 1998, you know, I like The Undertaker, but I think, yeah, that match I think it was a pretty good match until Kane ruined it. So, and also Los Boricas at the time ruined it. So, there you go. $19.99. Now that was the first. The Rock regains the WWE title from Mankind. That was the best match. Even the next year when Cactus Jack took on Triple H, that was another good match. 2001. You know what? I liked Kurt Angle versus Triple H. That was pretty good. That had everything. Chris Jericho, The Rock at the 2002 Royal Rumble. I thought it was pretty good. Even it added, like I mentioned, the match 2003. Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit. Loved it. 2004 championship match. Brock Lesnar versus Hardcore Holly. That stunk. I think that was the worst. I give credit the casket matches that the Undertaker had at the Royal Rumbles. They were pretty good. Now that I'm thinking about it, but no, that I would have liked to see, but it is what it is. Kurt Angle versus Brock at the 2004 WrestleMania. But instead, though, I give credit that they booked Eddie Guerrero versus Curtis, Scott Steiner versus Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship. That was pretty good. I think I liked that one. The Last Man Standing match in 2004 versus Shawn Michaels. Now that was epic. That was good. His match, Triple H's match with Randy Orton